Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are rebuilding the Utah Jazz after trading for Jaren Jackson Jr. in NBA 2K26. A lot of trades have happened today, like 2 days before the trade deadline, and we obviously hope to see a lot more today as well. But this was the big trade, the biggest trade of the day. There was a three-team trade that sent Jay Ivey to the Bulls. There was a trade that sent Nikola Vucevic to the Bulls as of recent. That's the most recent trade that happened. By the time I'm uploading this video, another trade. Like, what if Giannis gets traded by the time I'm uploading this video? But anyway, this was the trade. So 2K obviously doesn't have it updated. The trades just happened. They will have all the trades updated because they have been updating their start today really well, which is surprisingly throughout the year. They haven't dealt with any issues like how they've done in the past. They've been updating all the trades and stuff like that. Everything has been working. But here is the official trade. So it is Walter Clayton Jr., Kyle Anderson, Taylor Hendricks, Georges Niang, the 2027 Lakers unprotected pick, and then the 2027 most favorable pick of like Cleveland or Minnesota. So it came in as a pick swap. So we're going to send that pick. And then there was another pick as well. It was a 2030 Suns pick, which 2K does not let you go to 2030 as of right now. But once that pick does get available that we can trade, I'll go and send it to the Memphis Grizzlies. But that's the trade right there. That's what the Jazz gave up. And then the Grizzlies are trading Jaren Jackson, John Kachar, Jock Landale, Vince Williams. Probably just salary filler. But like I said, I do like it for both teams. The Grizzlies get a really good return for Jaren Jackson Jr. I'm surprised that Triple J got traded before John Moran, honestly. Before the season, the Grizzlies literally said that their future was they were going to, after trading Desmond Bane, they said they were going to build around John and Jaren Jackson. Well, things could change so fast in this league, man. It's absolutely insane. But I like it for both teams. Grizzlies got a good return. They can officially start their rebuild off. Now, apparently, want to rebuild around Cedric Coward and Zach Edey. But this is what the trade is going to be, and yeah, that's what it was. So we're going to make the trade go through. They do decline, but obviously that has happened. And then I'll have to put all the trades that happened today inside of 2K really quickly. So let me do that fairly quickly. All right, and just like that, we officially put the three trades that happened today. So obviously the big Jaren Jackson trades we just did, the Simon trade. The two teams sent 2 second-round picks out. I don't know what second-round picks were sent out, so I just put it as this Anthony Johnson Nikola Vucevic straight up swap. Obviously, I think we all know that, like I said, 2K will fix it tomorrow. We'll have that. And then the three-team trade that involved the Bulls, Pistons, and Timberwolves. Like I said, I know there's some things that might be a little wrong about it, as you can see. Like, apparently the Minnesota Timberwolves sent out a pick swap in 2026. 2K didn't have that, so I just sent a second-round pick swap in 2026. And then the Pistons, they would have 16 players in their team if they took on both Saric and Herter. So I just traded somebody that I think could be cut. So like somebody like Isaac Jones, I guess we sent him over to the Timberwolves, which obviously didn't happen. So, but like I said, it'll be fixed soon. But like I said, my overall thoughts on this, I feel like this is a great trade for the Jazz. They obviously won't be good this season still after this. I think next year you can probably consider the Jazz a team that might sneak in. I mean, we'll see. I don't know if the Jazz are done making moves. I have no clue. But they now have a really good front court. Whenever Kessler comes back, I think they should bring him back. And then they also have Jaren Jackson. Let's say a really tall lineup. So next year, this should be looking pretty good. Ace Bailey, I feel like it makes sense. We move him over to shooting guard now. He goes down 2. But since this will be the lineup in real life, I'm going to push him back up to a 79. So I think this will be the starting 5 in real life once Kessler is healthy. But your new look Utah Jazz are going to look like this. So Keontae Jordan has been playing like an all-star this year. I don't think he got named an all-star. I think he, honestly, was he? I don't know. I kind of forgot. But here we go. So it's like that. Your rotation is going to be Keontae George, Ace Bailey, Lauri Markkanen, Jaren Jackson, Yusuf Nurkic, Jock Landale, Isaiah Collier, Bryson Tabak, Kyle Filipowski. And then we'll go to like 11 to 10 games. We won't be a good team this year. And I want to tank and miss the playoffs, and we can add another lottery pick to this team. And then next year is probably when we start to be aggressive as an aggressive team, right? So Cody Williams is somebody that hasn't really became much for the Utah Jazz, but he's still someone I think we should keep throughout at least this video. But 15 and 35, let's miss the playoffs and let's keep having a bad record. Hopefully we can land, like if we can land one of these top 3 prospects or whoever, I would feel comfortable about this Utah Jazz team. I'm not going to lie. SGA is your MVP. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. Hami Hawk has 6 men. Defensive player going to have him. Old most Brugal Nimas Kita. Clutch player going to Kate. Coach, you're going to Mark Dagnall. We got Christian Barnlett winning Executive of the Year. Original All NBA first team, All NBA second team, All NBA third team here. But at the end of this season, we did finish off making the playoffs, which obviously is fine with me. We finished off 26 and 56, so almost the worst record in the Western Conference. But we can take this, obviously. Player stats, we had about 23 from Larry Martin, 20 from Keontae George, 20 from Jaren Jackson, 14 and 10 from Kessler in 5 games. We got about 11 from Bryce Sensabaugh. He's hurt right now. 10 from Bailey, 10 from Landau, 10 from Nurkic, 9 from Collier. We had about 8 from Filipowski, 7 from Vince Williams. Like I said, the future is bright here in Utah, and I'm excited to see what we can build with Keontae George and the rest of the guys that we have. So we got the Clippers and the Pistons. Funny enough, we know Harden probably won't be on this team for much longer. He'll probably be a Cavalier by the time this video was uploaded. But player retirements, we got LeBron. Did the Clippers win the championship? I think they did. LeBron James going to retire. We got in the Utah Jazz player retiring. We got Kevin Love calling a quit, which I'm fine with. And then that will be it. So we can head into the NBA draft lottery now, see what pick we have. We're going to be projected the 5th pick in the NBA draft. I would love for us to just have some lottery luck in this video. Either stay at 5, jump up. I just don't want to jump down. Do not go down. If we jump up, we go down. Of course we do. We go down to 6. So still not much lottery, but I'm honestly okay with that. I'm not gonna lie, getting Darren Peterson in this video wouldn't have made sense. Like, sure, he could have. I couldn't figure it. I was saying he could have played shooting guard, but then what do we do now with Keontae George? Like, I don't know. I'm fine with not getting like the number 1 or number 2 or anything like that. We can bring in somebody that could be a good player for us for the future. I wouldn't be mad at that. So I'm honestly not mad at getting the 6 OR pick. Will Hardy, somebody we're gonna keep, see what he could do with this team, and then yeah, we'll re-sign Kessler, Nurkic. We'll probably let him go, and we'll just get a new backup 5 in the building, and then. Yeah, I don't hate this at all. We can go straight into the NBA draft, the 6th overall pick. Number 1, the Kings will take Darren Peterson, so the Kings will reset their franchise with Darren Peterson. The Grizzlies, after trading Jaren Jackson, take AJ DeBanza, not bad replacement. The Boozer goes to the Wizards. The Hawks are going to take Yaxel, and then the Pelicans will take Caleb Wilson. I don't know if there's some picks I need to fix actually. So Caleb Wilson's supposed to go to the Pacers, actually. That's the Pacers pick, and then the Rockets aren't supposed to have pick 7. So I'll have to send those players back. Mikal Brown's the best player on the board right now, but I think Jaden Quaid is somebody we have to take. We do need like a forward, maybe like some type of backup. Looks like a forward center hybrid. So Jaden Quaid will be our pick with the 6th pick, and then we'll go ahead and send Caleb. We'll send who are the Rockets? So Koa Pete to the Nets, and then we'll send Caleb Wilson to the Indiana Pacers in just a second. Jane Quaidness will accept, obviously, his rookie. Is up 77 overall. Keontae George, Sensabaugh, Collier, Cody Williams. Svi Mikhailuk, I think I'm going to decline. And then Vince Williams Jr. got him in the Grizzly trade. I will accept him. Qualifying offers, we got Walker Kessler, somebody that the Jazz said they want to keep him paired with Jaren Jackson. That's what they envision. So I think it makes sense to bring him back. He'll be healthy. He'll be a good player to start this season off. And then, yeah, we'll do that. Resign Kessler, see what else we can do from there. So Walker Kessler, welcome back to Utah. Now we got Keontae George, Isaiah Collier, Vince Williams, Ace Bailey, Bryce Sensabaugh, Marketing, Cody Williams, John Kachar, Jaren Jackson, Filipowski. So we have to move probably Filipowski or Jaden Quaidness over to center. Other than that, we don't probably have to make a free agency move. I like what we have. So Filipowski stays the same. Quaidness goes down. So I guess we'll move Filipowski over to backup 5, and then we'll have Quaidness be our backup power 4. And then, yeah, I'm fine with this. We could sign a player in free agency. Like, you can bring Nurkic back. We already have all from the Wizards and Bulls. So we'll just let him go. And then, yeah, everybody else, I have no interest in signing. We'll probably honestly just go straight to player progression. Maybe John comes back. He does. Player progression, we got Keontae George going up 2. We got Jaren Jackson going up 1. We got Ace Bailey going up 6. So he's developing fast, and I'm happy. Kessler's up 2. He'll be healthy this season. Right, Sensabaugh's up 1. Filipowski's up 1. Unfortunately, our backup point guard, Isaiah Collier, did not go up at all. So it's not fun. Cody Williams is going up 2 though. I really want to develop him, dude. Vince Williams and John Kachar, John Tonje is going up 4 overall to a 73. So we have 13 players in our team available, 2 more roster spots available, and then we'll go ahead and simulate straight into the season. You guys in the rotation. All right, your rotation heading into this season is going to be Keontae George, Ace Bailey, Laurie Markkinen, Jaren Jackson, Walker Kessler, Bryson Zabai, Isaiah Collier, Kyle Filipowski, Cody Williams, and they signed Chris Dunn to a roster spot, which I honestly hate. Part of me wants to just cut him. I'm not going to lie. 'Cause I honestly did not want him on this team. I want other guys to get minutes, so Chris Dunn, man, I actually do. Okay, I'll have to trade him. Actually, can't really cut him because we'll have 13 players. Let's sign him back probably. So we're gonna trade him to the Golden State Warriors or yeah, we'll trade him to the Suns. They don't want a pick swap for Chris Dunn. Just give me like a second round pick and Kobe Bryant, and we'll call that. Maybe Warriors with the pick swap, but got that going first. That gives Quaidance the 10th spot. The Warriors run a 10-man rotation. We don't have to run 11-man anymore. And then liking this a ton of proficiency under Will Hardy is a balanced system. That will be our best system, so we're going to stick with it. Shot tendencies. Keontae George, I still want him to be the guy. I want to develop him into a superstar. I haven't been able to do in recent videos. Well, this will be a shot. See what you can do. Keontae George, the high touch and shot tendency. And then Laurie Markkinen still. Jaren Jackson. Ace Bailey could also be something for us. So I wanted three guys to be Keontae. Okay, obviously, do we want Jaren Jackson becoming like a superstar for us? Maybe not. I want to say this brought in like he was available. Like the Jazz aren't a good free agency. They weren't going to be a good free agent destination. So when a player like Jaren Jackson becomes available, you have to make that trade. I'm gonna push Markkinen's up as well. I still want him to be the guy. I think we're gonna push Jaren Jackson's down. We're just gonna push it down to what his touch tendency is. So like a 73 is fine. And then Ace Bailey will still take shots just like that. So the three scoring threats will be George, Markkinen, and Bailey. Jaren Jackson more like a defensive presence down low, but still scoring a ton. And then Kessler obviously is not going to be a scorer. But other than that, I'm fine with that. So I think that makes a lot of sense for us. And then I'll see you guys at the end of the season, hoping for us to be a playoff team. And then we have our pick in 2027. Just wondering if we do. So don't have to worry about that. They didn't trade any of their unprotected picks, which is great. So really good return for Utah. I'm not gonna lie. Cade Cunningham is going to win your MVP, averaging 36 points per game. So, wow, I guess that's having to trade Ivy. Peterson winning, okay, rookie averaging 28 points per game. So, obviously, he's really that good, I guess. But at the end of the season, we finished off as a playing team as a number 8 seed. Standing, we were 42 and 40. So, slowly trying to build this team up. I guess 22 from George, 20 from Markkinen, 17.5 from Jaren Jackson, 17 from Bailey, 13 from Sensabaugh, 10 from Collier, 8 from Filipowski, 7 and 11 from Kessler, 7 from Clayton. So still some more work to do for this team, but making the play-in tournament, in my opinion, is a step in the right direction. As we got the Denver Nuggets in the first game of the play-in, if we win this when we get into the playoffs, and I do not mean to simulate the plan. We lost the first game against the Nuggets. We won the second game against Golden State, and we have our first. We have a chance to win the NBA championship, I guess. Offensive rating, we were number 9. Defensive rating, we were bad though. Even with Jaren Jackson, defense was still top 5 in the NBA, top 5 worst in the NBA. But it's okay. We're in the playoffs. We're gonna go 9-man rotation. Still want to get some of our players some run in the playoffs, but we got Minnesota. Unfortunately, I think this is when our run ends. Actually, we're up 3-2. No, what's game 7? Yeah, okay. But honestly, pushing the Timberwolves at 7 and almost beating them, the champions are low key. It's a good. Definitely a step in the right direction. We can say that. But heading into the lottery, though, we don't have a lottery pick. We should be right outside the lottery. So we have the 16th pick in the draft. And then coaches will go ahead and get do we get Will Hardy back? I think we do. I mean, got us to the playoffs. So I think that's somebody we can rely on for the future of this one. And then we have the 16th pick in the draft. We can head into the draft and draft with that. Keep adding young talent to this team. So in the 2027 draft, we got Nick Colas, he is not available ceiling. Okay. Not available. None of these ceilings I can't really see. I know Dame Sarr is pretty good though, so he low-key might be the pick. I'm not gonna lie. Never taking these other guys though, but I think taking Dame Sarr will make a lot of sense here. So Dame Sarr, welcome to the team, and then we'll go ahead and take Savion Keto with this pick. And we have another second as well. Town O'Reilly. Okay, that should be it now. So can I two-way the last guy? I could. Dealing player options, Bailey, Williams, Collier, Filipowski, Sensabaugh, and George will extend. There's 2 guys I do want back. Free agency, Keontae George will offer him the extension that he deserves. Bryce Sensabaugh was pretty good for us, 13 points, 42% He keeps getting even better. He's an elite shooter. We'll already sign him. We'll let Kachar and Vince Williams go. And then, is there any way we can add like a better bench piece? I don't know if we'll still have the money after free agency, though. I don't think we will. So maybe back up. So like Isaiah Stewart is low-key a good fit for what we need. I mean, is he kind of similar to like they could both shoot at the five? I think we'll give Filipowski another chance at our backup center spot. See if he could be a little bit better than what I mean, he was pretty solid actually. So we're not gonna go after that. Instead, I just want to re-sign our guards, and we'll go ahead and do that. So we got that going for us. We got George Collier, Ace Bailey, Sensabaugh, or we got Markkinen, Cody Williams, Jaren Jackson, Jaden Quaidness, and Kessler, and Filipowski. So I think we're still good here into the season. Do we make a free agency sign? There is Isaiah Stewart. We kind of do need some type of a backup center, but I think if we did, I mean, like I said, Filipowski was originally a power forward, not a center, but he could definitely play center, in my opinion. So I think we'll go ahead and let that roll, and then continue to rely on our development and eventually bring us to the playoffs. 92, Bailey's up to an 88, Martin's up to an 88, Collier's up to an 82, Dan Quinn is up to 82, Cody Williams up to 81. So we're actually developing pretty well. As John is also going to overall. Don't forget about him as well. Sensabaugh is regressing, which is kind of sucks, but it's whatever. All right, I'll see you guys in the rotation. I'm heading into the 2028 season, so we'll do that, and then yeah. But I guess I can show you guys really quickly. I'll download the wrong draft class. Okay, I'm glad I was able to cancel it in time. But 2028 draft class, and then power ranking lens is 7, which is a lot of improvement. Balance system is officially a full 4 stars. Your rotation is Keontae, Ace, Bailey, Lauren Markkinen, Jaren Jackson, Kessler. Clayton is the 6th man, I guess. Now Collier, Cody Williams, Filipowski. I'm not going to lie. If Cody Williams and Collier aren't showing signs that they can at least be somewhat of an efficient player or just be a better player than they are right now, they were the 2 picks in the first round of 2024. We might consider shipping them off so you don't have to offer them big extensions. Like Cody Williams actually has another year. I know it's last year, never mind. So both of these guys last year, if they're not showing anything that they can be reliable role players for us off the bench, we will 100% consider dealing both of them for just something better so we can save money, so we can re-sign the other guys who need to re-sign as well. That it could be a discussion. We'll see. I'm going to do this trade with the Miami Heat. Cody Williams actually has a lot of interest around the league. He's just not good enough, honestly, for the 10th pick in the draft, or 10th pick. We're going to send him to Miami for Khalil Ware, and I guess Damian Lillard will have him for a season, and then we'll have him expire, I guess. So, yeah, he won't be here much longer, but doing this trade, and then we'll get in our long-term backup center in Khalil Ware. Can't be mad at that. He's better than Filipowski, and we'll go ahead and take it. And then the next player I do want to trade is Isaiah Collier. I want to get just some better players there. And as I said, we're not good right now, and I don't know why. Maybe we have to trade Markkinen, like I don't know, and you get Collier, get a pick swap for him. I think he could be worth at least maybe a swap or something. Pick from the Blazers. Ryan Anthony, the Spurs want to give me a pick swap, and Noah, Andrea Hunter. So I think we can do that trade. Or we get a young Isaiah. So sure, we get Isaiah Elohim, whatever you say that name, and then or Anthony. Why don't we do a trade with the Suns? Anthony Thompson and a pick swap. I mean, sure, maybe become something. Who knows? Suns get a backup point guard. We got Dame in the building now. How would Dame Sar go up at small forward? Just wondering. Dame Sar would go up to a 75 a small forward, so do that, and then we'll have that going for us. So George, Bailey, Markkinen, Jaren Jackson, Kessler, Khalil Ware, Quaidnon, Sensabaugh, Dame, and then we'll just go ahead and run Thompson. Actually, he's not fired for the Suns, I guess, in that rotation, but I'll run a 9-man at this point, and then yeah, it's unfortunate what the situation we're in right now, but I guess we have 2 more games left before the deadline. We go 1-1, of course, but yeah, it's not good right now. I think we might have to trade Lauri Markkinen. I wanted this to work. I really thought this will work, but I guess this is not how it is sometimes. So I think we have to trade Lauri Markkinen this offseason because we're once again really, really mid, really bad. Victor Wembanyama wins the MVP. Terrence Stokes Rookie of the Year. But at the end of the season, Nikola Jokic clutch player. But we once again to make the playoffs. Just after making the play, and you'd expect us to take the next step. But I guess this is not working, bro. We have to, trade Lauri Markkinen, but like I said, I don't know what we have to do to make this team good. Power ranking literally landed a 7, which is good enough for like a play-in. Like I don't know, it's really weird, bro. Dame will retire with our team, which doesn't last. This would never make sense, but he was a throwing guy, you know. Maybe develop one of our younger guards for a year and retire. That was the plan. He's never gonna come back to our team anyway. But we're projected pick six, I guess. We get a high pick, that'll be nice. We get no one overall picks. We jump up from 6-1, and I think we have to fire Will Hardy. I brought him back. We have to make some changes. I want to be a good team. JJ Redick, okay, has some good head coaches we can offer. So I don't think we're gonna land Nick Nurse at Toronto, unfortunately. Last we're talking about the Utah Jazz. I think the most likely guy to sign is he has only because he had no offers is JJ Redick, and I was correct. So JJ Redick, welcome to the Jazz. Should be a good hire though. And then yeah, we got them an overall pick. So with this pick, we can probably go ahead and take like CJ Rozer. I know he's probably the best player in this draft class, so he will be the pick here. And then yeah, so CJ Rozer. But before draft night, I wonder what we can get for Lauri Markkanen. I just wonder because CJ Rozer was stepping in his spot at this point. I think we are gonna go ahead and trade Markkanen away. Makes it straight with the Dallas Mavericks. I've been getting Max Christie a lot recently. He's been amazing. We save a lot of money by doing this as well. Also, this trade here, the Blazers, where we get the eighth pick, we get Tamani Kamara. So between would have Kamara or Christie. Well, I guess since Max Christie's on a better contract at the moment, I think I'd rather have him right now. So sure, we're gonna do this. We could definitely, use the eighth pick as well. I mean, who would even be there at number 8? So this guy, Ryan Hampton, nothing crazy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make that true. Save money. This is the last time I'm gonna get him. I don't been getting him a lot, but he's been such a good player to trade for recently. We get our Cody Williams replacement, and then we got that going for us now. So, like I said, we're gonna move him over to small forward, and just like that, we have him. And then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna draft our small forward. We're gonna move Deem Star back to the 2, and then we'll just have to figure it out the way it goes. So, number 1, we're gonna select CJ Rozer. So we're gonna select our guy. It's actually a power forward, but I'm going to move him over to small forward probably. So 80 overall. DJ Rozer, welcome to Utah as small forward. Goes up to an 82, as you can see. So move him over there. Like I said, he'll be the new best player in the draft class. And then, yeah, we'll probably move either Star or Max to shooting guard. I'm thinking about moving Star back to shooting guard on. So we'll do that in a second. And then Bailey, Quaitnance, Keita, qualifying offers. We have golf flip clear my mind. Just trying to check my phone. I'm getting a lot of noties right now, but not trades. A lot of Twitter stuff though about NBA. It's a little weird. Somebody we're not gonna, we're gonna bring him back. John, I'm gonna let Kyle Filipowski walk in free agency, but is there a backup point that we can say like Danish Jenkins would be solid? So we're gonna offer him a minimum contract. Heard he also declined a contract from the Pistons, which is interesting. But Keontae George, Jenkins, Ace Bailey, also saving a lot of money in that scenario as well. Move Dame Star back to shooting guards. I think he'll be better than I want to say he'll be better than Bryce Sensabaugh in the next couple of years, at least in the next 2 years. So we'll do that. We'll straight to player progression. 93 overall. Bailey's up to a 91. What my thought was that maybe we just officially just give the keys to Keontae George and Ace Bailey without no marketing. The guys will touch the ball more. Maybe it'll be a little better. We had our rosters in the building though. Dame Star's up 4 overall to a 77. He's actually up to a 78, but moving machine guard brought him down 1. Jenkins is regressing. Thompson is going up. Keita. We have depth as well. A bunch of depth guys that can play. So I'm liking this a ton. I feel like we'll be good though. Hopefully this is a playoff team, which I honestly think it should be. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't be, right? But I mean, we'll see what happens. So we're gonna download this 2029 draft class, which we'll go ahead and do obviously. And then we'll go ahead and see you guys in the rotation. So power ranking, hopefully it's high, 4th. There's no reason why I should miss the playoffs, man. Running a pace and space system, which I know we ran balance last year, and it's still a good fitting system. So we're going to change Redick's system to balance fairly quickly. I'm hoping he could be the guy for it as well. If we had to move on to a new head coach, I wouldn't mind doing that as well. Like, I'm glad if we missed the playoff this year, we might just do what the Suns do and just keep firing head coaches every year. But I think they got their guy something locked up with Jordan Knott, though. George, Ace Bailey, Rozer, Jaren Jackson, and Kessler. Good starting 5 we have in our hands. Jaden Quaitnance, Max Christie, Kalo Ware, Bryce Sensabaugh, Danish Jenkins, your 10 rotation. This should get us to the playoffs. That's what I'm guessing. Tennessee's, like I said, George and Ace Bailey will continue to be the 2 scorers here. We'll even push them up even more since Markkanen's gone. Jaren Jackson can honestly take a step up. I usually push maxes up a little bit, so that's what we'll do. And then also, I said, Jaren Jackson now, he can shoot a little bit more now since, like I said, Markin is gone. But all right, we'll see you guys at the end of the season. So far, we're already off to a great start. Let's keep it up. He wins the MVP. Roger didn't win Rookie of the Year, so he was the best rookie, which made sense. Christian Collins won Clutch Player. But at the end of the season, we did finish off as the number 2 seed in the West. We did make the playoffs this year as a 2 seed, though. 58-24, the Spurs were the best team in the NBA. We had the second best record. Team stats, offensive rating were number 1. Defensive rating did improve, or did it? It improved 23rd, so a two jump improved. Defense, I guess, was never be a lead in this video, which is fine. 27 from Keontae George. Yeah, he took another step up with no more marketing. So I guess marketing is the problem when you do Utah Jazz rebuilds. I don't know. 22 from Mace Bailey, 14.5 from Jaren Jackson, 14 from Roser, 12 from Jaden Quaitnant, 10 from Christie, 8 from Ware, 7 from Bryson Zabah, 6.5 from Sar, 5 from Kessler, and then 5 from Danish Jenkins. The rotation will look a lot more polished next year as well. We'll go 8-man. We'll shrink the bench position down to a 25, and we'll see if we can get a championship this year. So we got the New Orleans Pelicans. They have Fears, Zarentich. They have Herb Jones, Allen Williams, Derek Queen. Wilson, DeJounte. Oh my goodness, I forgot to send Wilson to the Pacers. Well, he's here now. If we lose to them, it would be my fault too. We're gonna go ahead and beat them in 6, so they'll play Golden State. So Scoop, Brandon Miller. Okay, so 2 guys. If you guys remember back in 2023, yeah. Everybody was debating whether the Hornets should take Scoot Henderson and Brandon Miller. Nobody knew like the real pick until draft night. Usually, you know where some players are going. You usually just know, but nobody knew until literally the day of draft night when I think what was it? One of the reporters said it was going to be Scoot Henderson, but it ended up being Brandon Miller. Man, it was crazy. But I think we all know the Hornets took the better player. Or at least that's what it's looking like right now. Against the Warriors, we are going to go out and beat losing 6, though. So we're going to lose in 6 to the Warriors. And we were healthy throughout the whole playoff series. Disappointing, but once Roger develops into that guy, we'll be back next year, trust me. So this might be a little bit of a longer rebuild, which makes sense. Talking about the Jazz here, but all right. So staff signing, Redick got all the way to the second round, the 2nd seed. I think he has to be the guy, right? I'm gonna skip past the draft this time, or actually, we'll draft with it. We might need something, so like a backup point guard if that's there. So not quite. You got Ja'Kai Miles. He's ranked pretty high, so sure. And then Kevin Whitley Jr., and that'll be my last pick here. So 72, and all 2-way. However you say that last name. Not even going to try to pronounce that, bro. Jaren Jackson accepts the $50 million player after everybody else we're going to accept. Qualifying offers, we got Keita and Ace Bailey. So we save money. Now we can re-sign Ace Bailey to whatever contract he wants. And then Christie, so I can also want back as well. So we'll re-sign the 2 of those guys, and we'll see what else we need in free agency. So Keontae George, Ja'Kai Miles. We got Ace Bailey, Sensabaugh, Dame Sar, Whitley. So Dame Sar will probably take the backup shooting guard spot from Bryce Sensabaugh this season. We got Christie and Roser. We got Jaren Jackson and Queen. Everything else is fine. We might just need a third string center and a backup point guard, and that's probably it. So we got Keita to come back. So we didn't have to sign during. So I'm going to remove Marvin Bagley's offer. And then the guy I'm actually going after is, if he signs, hopefully he signs, it's Sergio De Laria. So he was 21st pick in 2026. He just gives, averaging 12 points. He's a good perimeter defender as well, not the best. He can develop a 3-point shot. So Sergio, welcome to the team. That'll be my only pick here. Play a progression. Keita comes back. On up to a 94. Bailey's up to a 94 as well. Rogers up 7 overalls to a 89. So we now have the new big 3 here, I guess. Kessler is up 2 to 88. Quaden's up to 86. Got Dame Sar going up to an 82 overall, so I was correct. Dillard's up to an 80. And we got Anthony Thompson going up to a 79. Keita going up to a 77. So liking this a ton. This, like I said, it is a contender in the Western Conference, no doubt in my mind. So last, I'm hoping this could be a contender. So, all right, we'll down this 2030 draft class, and then I will see you guys in the rotation heading into the season. We'll see what power ranking lands us and stuff like that. It's first. So first in the West, running a balanced system, it is almost a full 5-star. So we love to see it. Keontae George, Ace Bailey, Roser, Jaren Jackson, Kessler, Quaitness, Christie, Khalil Ware. So almost the same rotation as it was last year, but we're adding 2 new guys. Dame Sar and Sergio. Dame Sar was on the team. He wasn't really in the rotation. We have a good depth as well, like Kevin Whitley. We got him waiting to come in, like Thompson, Keaton. We have some great depth just in case players get injured. That's one thing about the team as well. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this team could become. Shots in the season will be, I said, George, Bailey, and Ross are taking all the shots. Everybody else will be just role players here. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season now. I'm happy what we have. I'm happy we built the Jazz team into. I'm not going to lie. Victor Wembanyama wins the MVP, but at the end of the season, as you can see, Reddit Coach Theory won 60 games this season, 60 and 22. Three teams tied for the number one seed, which is interesting. Team stats, offensive rating were number one, defensive rating, at least it improved to 18, so that's good. Player stats, we had about, oh my goodness, all right, Ace Bailey's injured. He averaged 24 and a half. He'll be out 1 to 2 weeks with a pulled lower back muscle. George with 24 and a half as well. Roger will be out, so we're missing 2 of our stars 1 to 2 weeks. Jaren Jackson with 15, 13 from Clayton is 10 and a half from Sar, 9 from Christie, 7 from Walker Kessler. Jakai Miles started in 13 games, averaged 6 points. Okay, Sergio with 6, and then Chloe Ware with 6, and then yeah. So okay, looks like our guys that we need to play did 100% play. So gonna shrink it down to a 8-man, and then while we wait for about 1 to 2 weeks. At least we're playing a playing team that came out of the play-in Sacramento. So, oh my goodness. Okay, I've seen Luka and Peterson, and I'm honestly shaking. Imagine Luka Doncic and Darren Peterson together, bro. Peterson was balling in Sacramento. They got Nicholas. They have Keegan Murray, Diabate, Branham, Elijah Williams. We'll see. Game 1, they have AJ Mitchell, so we're gonna lose game 1, man. Roger, is he back? He is back. So TJ Roger will play. Game 2 will go to us. So Roger comes back, drops 30, 41 from Keontae George. Game 3 will go to Sacramento. Dude, if we lose to the Kings, man, there's just no way. Who just got hurt again? Nobody got hurt. Okay, I thought I saw somebody got hurt. I guess not. But have to hop in the Simcast now, I guess, and see if we can go out and tie the series up 2-2. I still don't think we lose. Even if we lose the game, I really still don't think we lose. Like, there's just no way, man. We are gonna go ahead and tie the series up 2-2, 130 to 117, 26 and 15 from Roger, 23 from Kessler, he stepped up, 30 from Peterson. But all right, time to see what we can do here in this one as we're in Utah. We have a chance to go up 3-2 on the Sacramento Kings. I mean, we'll see. So far, it is a close one, and we do have the lead. Just hold on to it. It's tied with 55 seconds left. Guess we'll see what happens. You're gonna go up by 3, and then we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go up by. It's gonna go to overtime, of course. Who hit it, bro? Who hit the game tying shot to go to overtime? AJ Mitchell broke his leg out 4 to 6 weeks. Who hit it? Freaking Malachi Branham of all people, man. Of course, it was Malachi Branham. Jaren Jackson got an and 1. But of course, Malachi Branham hit the game tying shot. Well, we need to see if we can win this one in overtime, as we have a strong lead with 2 minutes left. I think we got it. We do 148 to 142. 42 from George, 31 from Roger, 27 from Jared, 21 from Quaitness. And we're up 3-2. Has Arias Bailey came back yet? And he is gonna go ahead and I think he is back. He's now day to day. He's in the yellow, and he's gonna return almost fully out. He's only down 1 overall. So we're up 3-2. All we need to do now is win this one, and just like that, we're going to the second round. I don't think this should have been a sweat of it most of all. I think mainly because we were injured. 130 to 1. So Ace Bailey comes back and dropped 41 points. We have the core back together in the conference final, second round. Are we fully out the end to the second round? Bailey is still a little hurt, but he's fine. Jaren Jackson got injured. That's who was hurt. Left knee tendinitis. He got hurt in the Sacramento Kings. Damn, man. Okay. That sucks. So he'll be out. He's gonna come back in 2 to 4 weeks, though. So that's the one thing we can rely on him. But Clayton will step in his spot, which that's I think we'll be fine, though. We'll see. All right, San Antonio. Against San Antonio, we might need Triple J though. De'Aaron Fox, Castle, Nathan Solomon, Steinbeck, Wimby, Harper, Tari Easton, MPJ, Kalkbrenner, Miles. But okay. Game 1, we'll go to San Antonio. Game 2, we even it up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. We're up 3-1, and we're gonna beat the Spurs in 5 to play the Dallas Mavericks. So Dallas in the conference final, Triple J 1 to 2 weeks away. Dallas has Darius Acuff Jr., Gene Hardy, Nick Clifford, Darius Walker, Keita. There's somebody missing, and I know exactly who it is. Cooper Flag and Kyrie Irving are both injured for this team. Let's see. So Cooper Flag is out for 2 to 4 weeks. Kyrie Irving is out for 1 to 2 weeks. Desmond Bane is out 1 to 2. So these are three probably best scorers, and the fact that they're out is incredible for us. So we have a chance to go up big. We're gonna take game one. We're gonna take game two. We're gonna take game three. And without all those players, that was a pretty easy win. So I'm glad we're able to have all those guys here and we could just win like that. So love to see it. NBA Finals is going to be the Atlanta Hawks. So the Atlanta Hawks team we're going to have to play in the finals. As if I just seen that right, Jaren Jack is ready to return. He is. So he's just about healthy. He's in the green. So there's a sore left knee at this point. So Jamal Shed, Braylon Mullins, Reza Shea, Jalen Johnson, Okongwu. So solid team. This team doesn't have a point guard though, unless they're starting Dyson Daniels at point guard. He's just coming off the bench this year. So honestly, a solid team. Looks like they're fully healthy. It's a good team we're gonna have to play here against the Atlanta Hawks. So game one, we'll go to us. Game two, they ended up. Guess we'll simcast the rest of this series here. Because why not? So who was gonna go up 2-1 here against each other? So and it's a close game, and we're gonna win. Thank goodness. 118 to 117. Somebody hit a buzzer beater. Somebody. Oh no. Okay. So Reza Shea made or hold on. Oh, all right. So yeah, we were already up big, and Reza Shea made a jump. Oh, he missed it. Oh, never mind. He missed it. Now I'm wondering why. Okay, it says he missed it. So he missed a 3-point shot to tie the game. Jaren Jackson got an offensive foul. And then Mullins made a jump shot, and he decided to get two instead of a three, and the game was over. Okay. Well, we're up 2-1, I guess. And just like that, we have a chance to go 3-1 in Atlanta, which will be tough. But we come back into the game after being down at halftime. And just like that, we are going to go on a win, 129 to 119. What a win here from the Utah Jazz. It's just like that. We're up 3-1 against the Hawks. And I like my chances. I really do like our chances right now. And so far we got it 125 to 101, and just like that, the Utah Jazz are NBA champions with Jaren Jackson Jr. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. How do you guys feel about the Jaren Jackson trade and all the other trades that happened? We will be probably uploading video every day at this point. For the next couple of weeks after what's happening at the trade line, with so much more moves to come as well. Stay tuned. Have a great day or night. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.